Hello everyone, welcome to ASP.NET MVC tutorial at kusum.net. Today you will going to learn how to save data using Jquery and Ajax in ASP.NET MVC. Okay, so what are the steps to follow? Programming steps to save data. Okay, first you will create a table, then create a store procedure, then you will create your application. Inside of your application you will create a controller. Inside of that you will create a save method using http get and http post. Then you will create a form in the view page to save your data. Inside of that you will create a script to write a call function of jQuery and Ajax. Right guys, now we will start to create a program. First I will create a table. Suppose I have one table named customer, and inside of that I have properties customer ID, name, location. I will create one store procedure which I have already created. So you can see here here is your store procedure to save data. You will use create word, proc keyword, and the name of procedure. Declare your parameters, table variables, use as and begin keyword. After that use query insert into table name values. Inside of that pass your parameters and end the procedure. So this is your store procedure. Now I will create a controller inside of our application. Before creating controller, I will add one model or class inside of the model folder. This is my class. Okay, the same I have already written. So I will just write a program and table procedure and class model class is ready for you. Okay, you will write a class like this: public integer customer ID get set, public string name get set. For string you will use string and use get set. Okay, keywords. Now all steps are done. Table, store procedure, model are created. Now I will create one controller. Here already one controller named customer.cs. So no, here is the class. So going to controller, delete it. If already created, then delete it, because I want to create same name controller, customer controller. So I have deleted that. Now I will create one controller. Add controller. Write controller name. I will give same name of the table. MVC5 and controller empty type. Name customer. Customer controller. Okay. Customer controller. Now I have already a one method index, and in that there is return type. So I will create one another method to save the data. Say public. I will don't use action result. Instead of that I will use JSON result. So public JSON result save. Okay, save. Inside of save I will use model name and object of that, but before that I want to call a model here. So using application name store procedure dot models. Okay, now we can call model inside of our method. What is our model name? Class name is customer. So at customer, suppose it is CS. Okay, we will use store procedure. So there we will use SQL connection query. So we need SQL data and SQL client objects namespaces. So using system dot data, using system dot data dot SQL client. Guys, if you have not watching my part 1, then you must watch my past part 1 of save data using store procedure in ASP.NET MVC. Here just one change. I have used Jquery Ajax function. So all are same, just I have used a script. Now guys, what we will do first, we will create a connection. So to create a connection, we will add first in web.config file. Go to web.config file, check our connection string, copy it, add here name of the connection string, okay. Here I have already added this connection string. You can see here, add name equal to con, this is connection string name, then connection string same, they see here. Kusum.net is my database name, and this is my server name O55N. I have used provider name equal to system.data.sql client. Okay, so I don't need to add a connection, so I will take this con as a connection string inside of my controllers programming. So SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. Inside of that I will use configuration manager. So before using that, I will add here using system dot configuration. Okay, SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection configuration manager dot connection strings. Inside of this I will add the connection string name. What the name was? Con. Okay, con dot connection string. Okay, this is okay. Now why this red errors shows here? Because I have not used return. So if I use return keyword here, then it doesn't show anything. Okay, now see, the red line was now disappear. Okay, after SQL connection, what we will do, if we place this SQL connection outside of the method. Okay, no problem. We will display it at a global site. So yeah, so I will use directly SQL command. Start SQL command com equal to new SQL command. Inside of that you will write your procedure name and connection string name. What it is? Con. So con. Okay, write your procedure name. What is your procedure name? P insert customer. So P insert customer. Now com dot command type, because we are using store procedure, so com dot command type equal to store procedure. Command type dot store procedure. Now add the parameters. So com dot parameters dot add with value. Inside of that you will add your parameters. Which is the parameters? At the rate name. Guys, you can see here I have not used the customer ID here because customer ID is a primary key and it is auto incremented, so I have not add that one. Now object of your class, model class, is CS. So CS dot name of the variable name. Okay, same. Second one is location, so I have used here location. CS dot location. After adding the parameters you will open your connection, so con dot open connection and then execute your query, so com dot execute known query. This okay. Your after command perfection you will close your connection, so con dot close. Con is your connection string name. Okay, now this is JSON result function. So what you will do, you will use JSON as a return, but before that I will create one string msg equal to okay empty, and use that keyword here msg equal to, if record saved successfully, then we will provide a message that record is saved successfully. And here in return you use return JSON keyword. Inside of that provide your message, so message is msg, right? JSON request behavior dot allow get. Okay, yes, okay. Okay, now guys, if successfully not saved the function, then we will give exception message. So we will put this code into try catch mode. So try catch. Inside of try this message we will create globally. And inside of catch suppose it is exception MSG equal to display error. And return Json. What MSG JSON request behavior dot allow get. Okay, so my code is ready of the controller. Now we will create a view page. So to create a view page we will use HTTP GET, not HTTP, this HTTP GET inside of this. So first when you will run your program you will see this page, and when you save your coding that time you will use this method. So we will create to view the page here index on index method. Okay, so right click, add view, index, page name is index, don't use layout page, empty without model. Okay, a file with the same name, no problem. Now we will create one model which is we created @model, name of the application, store, procedure with save dot model name is customer, so customer, no, first we dot models dot customer. Okay, guys, inside of new tag we will create one form. Okay, inside of the form we will create a form group. Division class equal to form group. Okay, division class equal to form. How many variables there? How many variables you want to save? You want to save name and location, not a customer ID. Customer ID automatically will be added because it is auto incremented. Okay, so we will just name and location and one button. So we will use 3 form groups here. Control C, Control V, Control V. Okay, inside of this division class we will use label, but label and label class equal to what we will add, column, suppose sm small 2, column sm2, and control label. Okay. Here is name, call sm to control label, and for text column sm 10, total 10 plus 2 equal to 12. So this is complete, and inside of this what we will add, nothing, no need to add anything. Okay, now use input type equal to text, id equal to, use the same name of variable, table name variables. So here is name, input type equal to text, id equal to name, and the class type, the class type is, suppose class equal to column sx7 sx or xs7 and column sm small 2, right? Okay, this one is okay. So the same one in the second form group we will add, in place of name, location, and id name will be location. Why this error? Division class equal to form group label, this one complete, this one form group, and take okay, this and here we require div tag complete. Now in this div tag we will add a button. For that we will create one division class, division class equal to call sm9, this one, create a button. So input type equal to button, id equal to, suppose btn submit, and then add a value equal to save data to display text on button. Class equal to btn primary. Okay, right? Your form is completed. We will check our form whether it is displayed or not. Okay guys, you can see here my form is displayed and I have added these variables. Now when I click on save data button, what happened? Nothing happened because we have not added a script. So let's we will add a CSS file and a main script file of Jquery, like first CSS file of the bootstrap.mean.css. CSS file will be find here in the content folder, this one, bootstrap.mean.css. drag and drop your bootstrap CSS file here. After that you will add Jquery main script, where it will in the script folder, Jquery main.js, this one here. Okay, now we will add a script, where we will add before body closed. Okay, start. How to write a script? Write script keyword, inside of script keyword you will create a function, dollar function, dollar function, then add curly brackets. So here in the function, where you will click on the submit button. And what is the ID of the button? btn submit. So copy this one, paste here, dollar double quotes has the name of the button's ID is this one, dot click function is okay. Inside of click function okay, btn submit dot click function. Now use Ajax keyword, dollar dot Ajax, in small brackets you will add curly brackets, and then this, okay, dollar dot Ajax. Use the Ajax methods. Now inside of Ajax you will use type keyword, type, which type? You will use get. Okay. Why we have used get here? Because in the controller side we have not used here http post. Okay, so if we don't use here http post, then you must declare here type is get. Now add URL of the controller method. So URL of the controller method is first write your controller name. What is the controller name? Customer. So it is customer, and your method name is index. So it is index, customer index. After URL you will add data keyword. Inside of data you will pass a parameters. Which parameters? Name and location. So name, is dollar. What is the name ID? Here as you can see, name ID is name. So copy this and paste here, dollar name dot value. So value. Same like that, we will use dollar id of the location, double quotes, has what is the location id, this same one. So copy it, paste here, dot value. Okay, so this data function is created. After data you will add success function. So success inside of success function, what was your variable to display the message? MSG. So use here MSG. Success function MSG and use curly brackets. Inside of curly brackets add alert to show the alert whether data saved or not. So add that same message name. Okay guys, our script is ready now and there is no error in the program. So let's run the program and check what is happening. You can use Control KD to give a shape to a division controller. Division. Okay. Now write your name. Suppose Alkesh. Location is suppose Ahmedabad. Save your data. The error. What is the error? You can use F12 function key to see the error. Here is something problem. Okay. Okay guys, we have problem here in URL. In URL we have declared index. In place of index we have used here save. So the real method name is save. We must use here save, not index. Index only to view the page and to save the data. There is save method. So use save. Now check your program, run your program. Right guys, our record is saved successfully and pop-up message is declared here using Jquery Ajax method. So okay, check your data whether it is saved or not. So right click, refresh your table and check. Okay, Suresh Vadodara. It's okay. Another. Dada. Suppose it is Navsari. Save data. Record saved successfully. Check here. Okay, Dada Navsari. It's okay. So guys, you have used here Jquery Ajax method to save your data. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and if you like this video, please thumbs up my channel, click on bell icon to get a new videos. This is part 2. Please watch part 1 to get clarity of the programming to save the data, different methods to save the data. In the first part I have shown the video of to save data only using store procedure, but in this second part I have used a jQuery Ajax method to save the data using store procedure. Okay, bye. Thank you. And please subscribe my channel. Thank you.